You fight like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate! You fight like a cow. Hello, everyone. This is Masky and Kalma. So, in the last episode, I was interrupted by my mama
Yes, you.
because
Yes.
because if we had it our way, we would have ranted through the entire flippin' credits. Life doesn't work that way sometimes.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. It's
for the
cool though.
first time, we decided to make a follow-up episode of the rants that we desire to thus do.
Yes.
So, what can I say about Monkey Island 4? Well, so for the longest time, as you guys know, Kalma has always told me of her disdain for Monkey Island 4. And of course, in my little Canadian mind, I wondered why on earth does she not like this game? Like, how bad could it be? I made a mistake! I completely was like, you know what, maybe it's the graphics. And of course, like, graphics at certain times of
It is
video
20 years old.
Exactly. So it's like, well, obviously it's not the graphics that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, so the first parts that we were doing, like, yes, some bits were funny. Like, of course, I was profusely disappointed yet in shock of the man talking ship lady, which was so bizarre and weird and such. So, and also, I'm still ticked that we made that abomination and it had nothing to do with furthering the story or plot. We just had nightmare fuel whenever we went to the stock of what we had. So I could deal with that. I could have dealt with all the crap. What went downhill for me was when we went to Thus Monkey Island again, which is usually a wonderful experience. But the thing that they did with Herman Tooprot, that was completely stupid. And even I was like, when Kalma was talking to me, like, during it, and also, like, beforehand and after, like, while playing the Old Republic to get therapy, like, I agreed with her. With everything that we learned in Monkey Island 3, it does not make sense. They cannot be the same person, and it's not one of those good, like plot reveals or, like, twists in a story. You have to have one that makes sense. And especially with what Kalma said, it was LeChuck that tried to kill, that did or did not kill Grandpa Marley and such. So they established it in Monkey Island 3. So with them saying that it was this Australian dude that they just threw in and had him do it was completely ridiculous. And something that I will say, when it came to Monkey Island 3, I liked the bad guy in that because he was LeChuck's lackey, as it should be. Not a partner, but a lackey. For him, he was a good second villain, per se. This Australian dude was completely unnecessary. It was stupid. It was, like, it made LeChuck almost look like a joke, in my opinion.
Yeah,
now that
agree.
I thought about it.
I didn't think about that before, but you got a point.
But yeah, it made LeChuck seem like some, like, dog that, like, obeys this other dude. And for what? That is not a part of LeChuck's character. He is the one that holds the keys and such. He's the one that's supposed to be in charge. So in my opinion, with what they did, they made it seem like the Chuck was the second villain, which is not right.
No.
And such. So that was one of the issues that I had after thinking about it, where it's like, dude, what the heck? And then, of course, Monkey Foo. Like, I liked the combat in the other games. Like, with the insults and all that. That was fun. That was clever. But Monkey Foo was honestly stupid. Like, poor Kalma spent hours trying to figure out how to do each one of them, and it wasn't enjoyable for her. It really wasn't.
No.
Like, that was the great thing about the other games. When Kalma did play the game with me. We were there together to enjoy these hilarious like comebacks and like clever jabs at people.
Mm-hmm.
That is fun to watch. But hearing monkeys like go ooh ee ah like over and over, and like even with the poses, it's not funny. You can only
No.
endure that for so long.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
that
snapped.
was very disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the next issue. This is the one that I'm sure all of you were waiting for, and Kalma's been waiting for.
Yes, I am waiting for it.
The ending. Now, one of the things I will admit, yes, Monkey Island does do some modern jokes, but they do it in a way that is funny, but not too much, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like, bam. They do it that makes sense and for a joke.
Mm-hmm.
They took a joke and made it real. They made a mecha monkey, which was stupid. If I wanted to see that, I'd watch flippin' Power Rangers, okay? I did not need to see that in Monkey Island. That giant robotic monkey and that satellite, pretty much, that they kind of made, but of course tried to make it primitive looking. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, I could endure all of the other crap, like, you know, with LeChuck, like, being the second villain, having the stupid Australian be, like, the main baddie, the stupid creepy thing in the inventory, the frickin' monkey foo, and flippin' Herman Toothrot being, like, our girl's grandpa. But the flippin' mecha monkey was the final straw.
I broke Masky.
Done when I saw that. Like, I don't know if you guys heard, but I lost all enthusiasm.
You did at that point. I'm just like, I just need to get to the end because she's not even having any fun anymore. No, I wasn't having fun anymore either. Just like, oh.
Just like, get this over with and get it out of our face.
Bad as I remember.
am telling you guys, there are some games that Kalma and I are willing to replay again. Mm-hmm. This is definitely not one of them. Monkey Island 4 is dead and will never be replayed so long as I live. I will jump off a bridge before I ever endure that stupid game again. And also, it ended up being our longest one. Like, I looked on the YouTube channel and it was like
really?
50-something videos.
Wow.
Yeah, the other ones were like 20-something. So we endured hell for over 50 videos. So, yes, we wanted you guys to know because I needed to properly vent my frustrations of this game. Kalma, I am so sorry. I can just accept your reasoning for disliking it because, like, the whole time you kept saying, I don't like Monkey Island 4. And I'm like, it can't be that bad.
Yes, it can.
The ending was that bad. Like, holy crap. Like, that's the thing. Monkey Island 5, which I'm really looking forward to. Stay tuned, you guys. Yes. And Monkey Island 3 are my favorites. And the first one was good, very nostalgic kind of feel, and a great way to, like, start the series. The second one was hilarious, yet frustrating with Elaine and Guybrush because of what the original creator wanted to do with the game and not hook them up, which, of course, for me, do not take away my shipping.
The shipping queen has spoken.
But the third one really made up for that, so I was very happy with this. And the fourth one can go sit in the sewage with a dog. So that is how I feel about Monkey Island 4. No, 3 is gold. So what did you think of it?
My frustration mostly is with the plot twist with Herman, because it doesn't make sense, and I was trying to think of how to put it simply, but like a lot of people online was able just to do it better for me when I read up on it again, because it's just like LeChuck didn't want to kill off Marley because he wanted Marley to give the blessing for it to marry his granddaughter. And if this is supposed to be 20 years ago, how old is Elaine?
Yeah, no kidding. Now that you said that.
So there, that bit is just like, what is he asking Grandpa Marley? Hey, can I marry whatever 5-year-old Elaine? That's super creepy. That doesn't seem to fit. And also in the first game, didn't she tell him to, um, just go and die or something? It's just like, hey, can we date? So what was this 6-year-old giving death threats to this guy that was hitting on her? Just like,
oh my god.
So that didn't work. So another thing is to, like, the Herman guy, he had his shipmate, and there was the sea monkey, and the sea monkey was the one that was, that Herman trained with all the monkeys on it to go back to Melee Island, so it's just like, what is that? Oh, what else there was there any other thing?
I'm looking at something that she typed to Stravenlight's sister, because after, like, I had to go upstairs to help out with my mom with something, she was ranting to her.
I was just like, what? It's just like, really? Okay, I love Monkey Island 3, but that cutscene with LeChuck when you're in the cage and Elaine is gagged on to the side of the screen, where LeChuck basically talks forever.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably why it's hard for me to put into words, because LeChuck exposition dumps so much on you right there. I don't know what that was all about, really. Maybe try to tie it into the second game more.
It felt like a Kreia thing.
It did feel like a Kreia thing from Coder 2. Yes, it did. So he said all that, and there was another thing. Like, okay, 20 years ago, if he was the governor of Melee Island, Herman, Horatio, whatever his name is, so Elaine took over. Yes. Again, we're running into Elaine's age, unless Elaine looks extremely good for her age, and she's like 40. I have no idea. But, that doesn't make any sense. And also, there's her parents mentioned, so why didn't her parents pick up any slack or anything?
Yeah, no kidding. That is a good question. Where the heck were her parents?
I know it says when you're reading the letter when you're on Lucre Island, it says if your deadbeat parents come asking for money or something, we tell them to take a long walk with a short pier. It says that in that letter or whatever when you're in that lawyer office or whatever, but it's just like, really? Are they that deadbeat that she's not even a teenager yet? So that doesn't make any sense. So is there anything else? Those were the big things. It's just like, I need my consistency. You can ask Masky. I'm the one who has all the charts and the timelines and family trees with our own characters and stuff. So when this kind of thing happens,
it's very frustrating for poor Kalma. And for me.
It is, because
I could tell.
I put all that work and effort to making sure that things work out.
They work. Exactly.
Ages line up, events are coinciding, so having this happen in a franchise I really care about, and it's just like,
it's very frustrating.
Just like, I could put in the work into my own fan work. You guys are getting paid to do this. And
you screwed up. You screwed up royally.
Yes. So yeah, that's why I don't care for it.
Well,
and also the
monkey
combat. The monkey combat.
I finally know why you didn't like it. Like I said, the first part of the game I didn't mind, but like I said, then things went downhill by the end. It's like, I'm done. Like you could tell in our voices, like, I was done, Helma was done. We just wanted to get it over with.
Yeah, so especially since there's so much better game in the distance. It's just like, I'd rather be playing that right now.
Exactly. Stay tuned for Monkey Island Telltale game, because that's going to be one heck of a treat, and definitely going to give us therapy that we need.
Yes.
After what we heard.
Yes, I agree. I got everything off my chest. How about you?
I did too. So
Okay, so
anyways, you guys, I hope
thanks for
you
listening.
liked this bit of a rant and listening and discussion. So we are never touching Monkey Island 4 ever again. So hope you enjoyed it or hated it just as much as we did. But one more thing,
Yes.
that Guybrush shooting thing was shooting himself. After watching it again, that was funny. That was
Okay,
so
yes, that part
unexpected,
was funny.
and that was funny. So that's the one good thing I could say about that flippin' game. So, until next time, this is Kalma and Masky saying goodbye.
Bye.